In this lesson, we will explore mechanical voicings, a fast, effective, and standardized approach to voicing chords. The notes of a chord, also referred to as chord tones, can be arranged in a variety of ways. Notes can be placed far apart or close together. When a chord is voiced such that all of the chord tones are within an octave, we call this close position. Note that it doesn't matter whether the third, the fifth, or the seventh is the lowest note in the chord. If the distance between the highest and lowest pitch is less than an octave, then the chord is in close position. Once a chord is in close position, we can begin to use mechanical voicings. Mechanical voicings are a set of techniques for voicing chords that will give you the ability to quickly create a wide variety of sounds. Drop 2, drop 3, and drop 2 and 4 are the three mechanical voicings. In each of these voicings, we begin in close position and simply drop one or two of the pitches down an octave, making the voicings progressively more open. We label the chord tones sequentially from top to bottom. The highest chord tone is 1. The next chord tone down is 2, and so on. In drop 2, we take the second pitch from the top and drop it down an octave. In drop 3, we do the same thing, but with the third pitch from the top. In drop 2 and 4, we take both the second and fourth pitches from the top and move them down an octave. Notice that the mechanical voicings each have a unique sound, and that each voicing is progressively more open. Drop 2 is more open than close position. Drop 3 is more open than drop 2. And drop 2 and 4 is more open than drop 3. This method remains the same, regardless of how the chord is arranged in the original close voicing. The highest chord tone is still 1, the next one down is still 2, and so on. Let's look at mechanical voicings in the context of a pad. In the lesson Creating a Pad, we harmonized the following chord progression in 4 parts. Let's voice the first chord in close position, with the root as the lowest note, like this. Now, let's harmonize the rest of the chords using smooth voice leading, as we did in the lesson Creating a Pad. This arrangement is entirely in close position, as all of the chord tones of each chord are within an octave. Let's try applying one of our drop voicings to get a more open sound. We'll begin with drop 2. First, we'll label our chord tones sequentially, from the top down. Next, we'll take the second pitch from the top in each chord and drop it an octave like this. Now let's get an even more open sound by applying the drop 3 voicing. First, we return all chords to close position. Then we take the third pitch from the top and drop it down an octave like this. Finally, let's construct an even more open sound by using drop 2 and 4. Again, we'll begin with each chord in close position. Then we take the second and fourth chord tones from the top and drop them down an octave like this. Now that you've learned about different ways to voice chords, try it for yourself. Experiment with applying mechanical voicings to a chord progression in order to achieve a variety of sounds.